It's Monday, brothers. It's the start of the new week, and that means one thing. We're going down that rumour hole again. We're going to be talking more box sets. We're going to be talking a little bit about the Ravenwing, what may be coming in 11th edition, all that type of glorious stuff. So let's jump in, and of course, let's get waffling. Please remember, as we always say on this channel, rumours are rumours. Everything that I'm about to talk about is a lie. Take it for what they are, right? Rumours are lies. They're not facts at all. So please don't go away thinking everything that I'm about to talk about is confirmed and is happening. Rumours are rumours. All rumours are lies. So let's start with some more box set rumours. I'm going to talk about box sets. This potentially could be to do with Christmas box sets. I'm not saying they are Christmas box sets, but I am hearing that there is going to be more box sets, either going to be coming this year or next year. There's going to be a new Space Marine box set, which we've already talked about. Of course, the Terminator box set, the new Ancient, the new Assault Terminators, the Captain Terminator model in there, the Chaplain Terminator model, the Terminators that we have at the moment. That box set, we've whispered about that before. I said I was hearing something more about a Xenos box set. I've got a little bit more information about that now, and also a Chaos box set on top of that. So the first box set I want to talk about is the Tyranids. Of course, they're back. They're bigger than ever. Wasn't this edition supposed to all be about Tyranids and their narrative invading the Segmented Pacificus? How's that going? Is it alive? Is it still here? Please, Games Workshop, give us some narrative. So the box set that I'm hearing about with the Tyranids is supposed to be action-packed, filled with big monster units. I'm talking about units like, apparently the Neuro Tyrant is supposed to be in there. Like, that is a big brand new model that came out with 10th edition. The Screamer Killer is supposed to be in that box set. The Male Scepter, I'm absolutely saying these names wrong, by the way. I'm so sorry, Tyranid players. The Tyrafex is supposed to be in there. And the, what's it called now? The one that like looks like it's spewing its own guts out. Is it called a Horus Fex? Oh, I'm so sorry. People always complain, mostly Reddit. This Valrak guy, he doesn't even know what he's even talking about, right? How dare he only focus on Space Marines? Well, I'm sorry, right? If Space Marines is the only things I like to see and talk about, they are apparently the good guys of Warhammer 40,000. But anyway, back to the box set itself. Yes, there is supposed to be a brand new big Tyranid box set. Some of those units in there are supposed to be in there. Is it going to be for Christmas? No idea. Is it going to be coming out this year? No idea. Next year? No idea. I'm just hearing these rumors at this moment in time. It could all be fake. It could be someone trolling. But it sounds pretty cool, right? A big box set of like full-on big boy monster units for Tyranids. Like, a lot of people may have like waves of gaunts and stuff. Maybe this is a box set to add some of the bigger stuff to your Tyranid armor. And moving on to Chaos, of course, because, you know, they always need their equal attention cake. Who do they think they are? Space Marine players? So apparently they're supposed to be getting a brand new box set as well. From the rumors that I'm hearing, there's supposed to be a HQ choice of a Lord Discordant in there. That is the guy that's riding the spider mount. There's supposed to be a Venom Crawler in there, another Spider-S type of mount. There's supposed to be a Chaos Rhino. They really love putting Chaos Rhinos in box sets, don't they? There's supposed to be a 10-man squad of Legionnaires in there, a 5-man squad of Havocs, that's the heavy weapon teams and las cannons, heavy bolters, not heavy bolters. Yeah, actually, there is a heavy bolter in there. And there's supposed to be if I'm not mistaken, a squad of Obliterators in the box set as well. That is apparently supposed to be the brand new Chaos box set. Again, is it this year? Is it next year? Absolutely no idea. A lot of people are speculating Christmas box sets because we have spoken about this on streams and stuff before. Now, what I would say when it comes to Christmas box sets, because a lot of people are asking me, hey, Valrak, are we going to get like an Emperor's Children box set? Pure speculation mode here. I would say yes, we are going to get an Emperor's Children box set for the sole reason why, and this is just pure opinion, right? I have to state this because people always get rumor with my opinions crossed over. If you look at the past Christmas box sets, we have got a World Eater one that had Angron, a Death Guard one with Mortarion, a Thousand Sun one with Magnus. So it makes sense for them to do the 4th Slanesh one with Fulgrim in there. Hopefully that does happen and we do get an Emperor's Children box set for Christmas. A lot of people asking me about Horus Heresy Christmas box sets or World Christmas box sets. I would love that to happen. I think that would be the best way Games Workshop should go down and say, hey, look, you know, there's other box sets for other game systems, but we'll just have to wait and see. And finally, let's talk about the Ravenwing because I keep getting absolutely hunted down with please talk about Ravenwing. Please talk about Ravenwing. What we're getting for Ravenwing, Valrak? More Dark Angel stuff. All I've heard through the whispers, right? All I've heard through the foil is next edition is supposed to be themed on fast attack type of vehicles. New land speeders, multi-part outriders, and I am hearing that that edition is going to be the edition where Ravenwing does get some love. We've already seen now, technically, a new variant of Primaris vehicle with the grav bike that Saboden Khan is riding. Some people loved it, some people hated it. I'll let people have their own opinion on that one. But what I want to get down to the meat and bones with is that is now going to be, I'm telling you, that is going to be a next addition to the Primaris range. It's just started with that HQ choice, but I bet your bottom dollar that is going to be coming to the Primaris. Is that going to be coming to the Ravenwing? I personally think so. A lot of people are saying, well, is that what Samuel's going to be riding? Is he going to be on a grav bike? No, Samuel is on an old tech type of technology bike from back in the day, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think something to do with Custodes or something, if the wiki's to be believed. But that bike is different to the grav bike. That's a jet bike, and what we have now is a new grav bike. So completely different designs. Samuel is going to get a new model, right? They're not going to do Ravenwing without a new Samuel model. So Samuel will definitely get a new model. In terms of what else is going to be happening with the Ravenwing, I personally think that they will get new land speeder variants and dedicated to them. The multi-part outriders, I think, are going to be jazzed up to be more Ravenwing-esque. Maybe plasma options, maybe more melee options and stuff like that, because that's what gives the Ravenwing character, right? That's what makes them stand out from other chapters of the Space Marines. So yes, next edition, hang on to your hats because we are going to be going fast. I'm excited to see what comes. We're getting closer and closer and closer now to that end edition narrative. I personally think it's going to be kicking off around December, maybe next year, January time. Like the last narrative kicked off in December. So I'm super excited to see what that's going to turn into. My speculation at this moment in time, that it's something around like the Prior Nexus, but who knows? It could be a complete different direction. They could go in the opposite direction and do something bigger, better, awesome, you know, leading into maybe the narrative for 11th edition, which is supposed to be Orcs. Orcs are supposed to be the big bad guys, but I guess we'll be seeing soon. Don't forget, there is a reveal show in August. Would they reveal anything there for it? Probably not, but who knows? It is coming the end of the edition. And just on the subject of 11th edition, before we leave, a lot of people have been asking me, is it going to be a brand new edition? Like, is it going to be a full reset? Like, I've only heard just a crumble of rumors around this, but from what I am hearing is that no, it's not going to be a full reset. If anything, it's probably going to be like a 10.5 edition where they just change a few aspects of the game, but relatively the game stays the same. That is good and bad for me. Bad personally because I think the game's quite boring at the moment. I think there's a lot of personality being taken out of it. I kind of want to do a full video dedicated to this to really get my thoughts down on the track. But it could be good because that means that maybe codexes that we get this edition are still usable next edition. So if you get your like codex last, maybe like Dark Eldars or something like that, get their codex and there's like 6 months to go, Imperial Knight plays when they ever get their codex, then maybe you don't have like 6 months of play and then you have to rebuy your codex next edition. Hopefully that is something that they'll take into account. So edition codexes per edition don't just run out, because that's been one of the big complaints. Anyway, enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching as always. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, any speculation, any questions at all, post it down below and I'll do my best to try and answer them down there. Have a great day, week, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye.